Hello geometry students, continuing a review of parallel lines cut by a transversal. In this problem, basically all you're doing is an algebra problem disguised as a geometry problem. And the first thing you need to do is you need to make sure, are these angles the same or are they supplementary? If you're not sure, draw a picture that's where it's absolutely clear. So I know that's a sharp angle and that's a sharp angle. These are both sharp angles, so they are equal. Don't set them equal unless they are, and these are. Can't solve this because it's got two variables. So now it's only got one variable. Always check to make sure you've answered the question. I have answered part of the question, but this also wanted to know the angle measure, so don't just leave it there. The answer is 59. And again, check to make sure it makes sense. This looks like it could be a 59-degree angle. This one would be also. You can certainly plug it in. 25 plus 34 equals 59. I also need to find the other one. 180, 121. So all the acute angles are 59, and all the obtuse angles are 121. All the sharp ones are 59, all the dull ones 129. Same thing on this one. You've got to make sure, you've got to figure out what the relationship is. This is a sharp angle, and this one is not. That's a dull angle. So these angles are not equal. Do not set them equal. It's the orange angle plus the yellow angle. Together they equal 180. That is the most common mistake that people will make, is they will set these equal without really thinking about it. So I've got 3x plus 45 135, I believe. And I believe that'll be 45. So 45, but 45 is nice and neat, an angle measure that is. This is not the answer. You still need to plug it in. Don't let me fool you. Answer A on a multiple choice test is going to be 45, when the real answer is actually 120. I said it wrong, it's 110. And you can plug it in for this one, and you get 70, which I could also subtract from 110. So all the acute angles are 70, all the obtuse are 110. Uh-oh, it's proofs. Complete the proof. Well, generally for a proof, you need to make sure, first of all, you know what you're talking about. T is parallel to H. That will always be your first statement. T is parallel to H because it was given. I'm trying to prove that 2 is congruent to 8. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to hopscotch my way down. I'm going to start by going from 2 to 3 and then from 3 to 8. Or I could go from 2 to 5 and 5 to 8. But I'm just going to start by saying angle 2 and angle 3. So I know that angle 2 is congruent to angle 3 because they're on opposite sides of an X. That's vertical angles. Next, I'm going to hopscotch down from 3 to 8. I know that angle 3 is congruent to angle 8 because those are corresponding. That's another choice. And then finally, if 2 is equal to 3 and 3 is equal to 8, it must be true that 2 is also equal to 8. That's what I call the middleman theorem. That's actually the transitive property. And that is what you were trying to prove. So you're done.